I'm standing in the middle of a farm in Colorado, and there's a bit of a food revolution going on here. Its leader, Kimbal Musk.
Kimbal Musk, Elon's younger brother, has built his wealth through entrepreneurship and philanthropy. While many credit his success to his brother's influence, Kimbal's journey is truly his own, driven by his passion for food, sustainability, and tech.
Well, this is mustard greens, this is sorrel, this is lemon basil, and these are radishes.
From dishwasher and cook in his college days to owning a chain of restaurants across the country, he's not stopping there. He's also integrating tech with food through innovative farming methods. So what else don't we know about Kimbal's billionaire lifestyle? What is his current net worth? In this video, we will look into Elon Musk's brother's billionaire lifestyle. Kimbal Musk, billionaire lifestyle. Meet Kimbal Musk, Elon's younger brother, who has carved out his own remarkable path in the land of dreams. Like his brother, Kimbal is an entrepreneur and investor, but with a unique twist, he is deeply passionate about food. A successful restaurateur, he focuses on sustainable food systems and advocates for healthy eating. Kimbal co-founded the Kitchen Restaurant Group, a chain of community-focused restaurants spread across various locations in America. But he doesn't stop there. Like his brother, he is a serial entrepreneur. He also founded Big Green, a non-profit organization that builds learning gardens in schools to promote hands-on education and healthy lifestyles. How rich is Kimbal Musk? Could he ever rival Elon Musk's fortune? Stay tuned, because things are about to get even more interesting. Kimbal Musk is actively involved in the tech industry, serving on the boards of Tesla and SpaceX. This role helps him support Elon Musk's ventures while growing his own wealth and portfolio. It allows him to contribute to innovative projects while pursuing his interests in sustainable food and community initiatives. As Elon's youngest brother, Kimbal became an early investor in Tesla and joined its board in 2004, a decision that has been highly profitable. His net worth is estimated at about $700 million, primarily due to a 0.04% stake in Tesla and options to purchase over 170,000 Tesla shares, valued at around $170 million as of November 9th. He also owns about $2 million worth of stock in Chipotle, where he is a director, and likely holds a stake in SpaceX, Elon's private space company, where he also serves on the board. Kimbal's involvement in technology started earlier when he invested in X.com, which later became part of PayPal. He joined Tesla's board the same year. Elon made a major investment in the company and became its largest shareholder and chairman. Over time, Kimbal has added to his Tesla investments and received stock options as compensation for his board service. In 2008, during the financial crisis, Kimbal faced serious financial difficulties. His investments declined significantly, leading him to sell his remaining assets and reinvest everything into Tesla to help the company survive. It was a challenging period, but the decision helped both Kimbal and Tesla recover. The exact amount Kimbal Musk invested in Tesla is not clear. A spokesperson only confirmed that he was an early investor. According to filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Kimbal participated in a 2008 bridge financing round. In this arrangement, investors loaned Tesla money in exchange for a convertible note that allowed them to purchase shares at a discounted rate. Through this, Kimbal acquired 594,857 shares. It is uncertain if he has added more of his own money to the business over the years, but what is certain is that his Tesla stake has been extremely profitable. Since Tesla's initial public offering in 2010, Kimbal has sold nearly $230 million worth of Tesla shares before taxes. This includes a significant stock sale just before Tesla's stock price dropped by 12%, following Elon Musk's Twitter poll on whether to sell 10% of his Tesla stake. Before the stock fell, Forbes estimated Kimbal's net worth at $752 million. Kimbal has also used a common strategy among the ultra-wealthy to gain additional cash by taking out loans against his stock. By July, SEC filings showed that all 599,740 Tesla shares he owned were pledged as collateral for personal loans. Forbes adjusted his Tesla stake to reflect this pledged stock. Kimbal's position on Tesla's board has not been free of controversy. His rise to wealth generally also has been through thick and thin. In 2017, Kimbal Musk faced a lawsuit from Wolfgang Puck's attorneys over the use of the term "the kitchen." Kimbal owned the Kitchen Cafe in Boulder, Colorado, and opened the Kitchen in Chicago in 2014. Puck's team was concerned that Musk's use of the term could cause confusion among diners, especially after Puck introduced the Kitchen by Wolfgang Puck in various cities. Musk's group had previously filed a federal lawsuit in Colorado against Wolfgang Puck Licensing, asserting their rights to the phrase. Puck's attorneys countered, stating that kitchen is a common term in the restaurant industry and noting the existence of other establishments with similar names. They also emphasized that neither party operated in overlapping geographic markets, reducing the likelihood of confusion. The lawsuit sought to cancel Musk's trademarks for his Colorado restaurants. While this was still ongoing, in 2018, a group of pension fund managers and activist shareholders attempted to remove him from the board, claiming his familial relationship with Elon Musk prevented him from being an independent director. They also argued that Kimbal lacked professional experience in the auto industry and had not performed well as a public company director at Chipotle. Later, in October, a proxy advisory firm, Institutional Shareholder Services, proposed removing Kimbal and another director, James Murdoch, from Tesla's board. The firm cited concerns about excessive compensation in stock options and criticized the lack of explanation for why their compensation was significantly higher than that of directors at similar companies. Kimbal Musk did not directly comment on his net worth in a statement to Forbes. Instead, he shared his views on investment and philanthropy, emphasizing support for young farmers, entrepreneurs, and innovators working to combat climate change through nutritious local food, reducing waste, and exploring regenerative plant-based and cell-based meat solutions. Kimbal's rise to wealth has not been without controversy. In a recent ruling, the U.S. District Court for the District of Colorado ordered his nonprofit organization Big Green to reinstate workers whose positions were eliminated in 2021. The court found the job cuts were an attempt to prevent workers from forming a union. Based on the NLRB's CEMEX decision, the court also issued a bargaining order requiring Big Green to recognize the union and negotiate a contract. Big Green, founded by Kimbal Musk, had staff raising concerns about racism within the organization. When attempts to address these issues through the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Council were unsuccessful, and the council was disbanded, workers decided to organize a union. Despite facing retaliation, they remained committed to the organization's mission and the school children it served. On June 28, 2021, most program coordinators and managers at Big Green requested recognition for their union, the Denver newspaper. In response, Big Green management launched a campaign involving intimidation, surveillance, and retaliation against the employees responsible for bringing learning gardens to thousands of school children. On September 13, 2021, shortly after a pre-election hearing with workers before the NLRB, Big Green laid off the entire 10-person bargaining unit. The management claimed the sudden layoffs were part of an organizational restructuring. These layoffs, which occurred just weeks into the school year, disrupted lesson plans for teachers at 650 schools. Learning garden events were cancelled without any prior notice, leaving educators without resources they had planned to use. This decision was a significant setback for the schools and staff involved. Many workers expressed that the legal rulings and settlements were necessary to hold organizations accountable for treating employees unfairly. Workers emphasized the importance of valuing and respecting employees, especially in non-profit organizations where many are overworked and underpaid. They also expressed hope that this outcome would inspire meaningful changes in labor rights and workplace reform across sectors. Kimbal's early life and rise to wealth. Kimbal Musk's journey to becoming the person he is today began with his birth in South Africa, followed by his upbringing and eventual move to Canada. He was born in Pretoria on September 30th, 1972, to Errol and May Musk. Alongside Kimbal were his brother Elon and younger sister Tosca. Errol was an electromechanical engineer, while May was a model and dietitian. Despite their turbulent marriage, the career paths of his parents significantly influenced Kimbal's own journey, contributing to his future success and wealth. Kimbal has shared that his love for food began at a young age. He enjoyed cooking for his family and found it to be a way of connecting with them. He would often cook at home, and mealtime was a time when the family gathered to enjoy the meals he prepared. This interest continued into his university years, where he hosted cooking parties. Even if the dishes were simple, such as mac and cheese, Kimbal's cooking skills drew people in, helping him to build connections and friendships. Growing up in South Africa, Kimbal was exposed to the harsh realities of life during the apartheid era. As a teenager, his childhood was marked by violence and a general disregard for human life. One experience that stood out occurred when he was around 16 or 17 years old. He witnessed a violent murder on a train notorious for its danger. Kimbal was getting off the train when he saw two people fighting, and one of them stabbed the other in the side of the head with a knife. The traumatic event left a lasting impression on him, especially as he walked away from the scene, stepping into a pool of blood and leaving a trail behind him. Despite the shock, Kimbal continued walking, as there was little social reaction to such violence. Thinking back on these experiences, Kimbal has expressed how much he values life in the United States, contrasting it with the indifference he encountered in South Africa. He explained that in South Africa, the constant threat of violence created a sense of numbness and a lack of societal response when someone was killed. This, he said, made the social vacuum created by death less noticeable. In contrast, he believes that the US places a higher value on human life, and this difference in societal attitudes has shaped his perspective on life and the world around him. Despite the challenging circumstances, Kimbal Musk also emphasized the positive aspects of his early years in South Africa. He spoke of the celebratory element and the real joy he found amidst the difficulties. One story Kimbal shared was about the road trip he and his brother Elon took across the US before launching their first company, Zip2, in 1995. The trip included an unexpected breakdown in the Badlands of South Dakota, but the kindness of a stranger helped them continue on their journey. This adventure marked a stark contrast to the violence and fear that defined much of his childhood in South Africa. Before heading to the US, Kimbal and Elon first moved to Canada, where they both followed Elon's lead. The move was motivated by a desire for better educational opportunities and career prospects. They initially lived with relatives in Ontario, adjusting to a new culture and education system. While in Canada, Kimbal attended Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, where he started developing an interest in business and entrepreneurship. At the same time, his passion for food, cooking, and everything culinary grew. Although Kimbal is now a wealthy man, his journey to success began with humble beginnings. He started by working as a dishwasher and cook in various restaurants. After completing his studies in Canada, Kimbal moved to the United States, where he enrolled at the French Culinary Institute in New York. There, he refined his skills as a chef. During his time in New York, he spent 6 weeks cooking for firefighters at Ground Zero after the 9/11 attacks. This experience really impacted him and inspired him to create The Kitchen, a restaurant that would later expand to multiple locations. The sense of community created while cooking for the firefighters left a lasting impression on Kimbal, as he witnessed the intense and meaningful connections formed during such a difficult time. This experience shaped his decision to leave the tech world behind and pursue a career in the culinary industry, as he found the work deeply fulfilling. Alongside his love for food, Kimbal also had a passion for technology. In 1995, he teamed up with his brother Elon to create Zip2, an online city guide that provided content for digital versions of major newspapers. The venture was successful, eventually selling to Compaq for $307 million in 1999. Following Zip2, Kimbal made an investment in X.com, which later became PayPal. While he wasn't as directly involved in the company as his brother, this investment further established Kimbal's role in the tech startup world. In 2004, Kimbal Musk shifted his focus to the food industry by co-founding the Kitchen Restaurant Group. This group includes several restaurant concepts, such as The Kitchen, Next Door American Eatery, and Hedgerow. The Kitchen emphasizes farm-to-table dining by sourcing ingredients from local farmers and producers. Next Door offers casual American cuisine with a focus on sustainability, while Hedgerow brings wood-fired cooking to urban areas. Kimbal's restaurants aim to prioritize community involvement and environmental responsibility, providing healthy, locally sourced meals while supporting regional food systems. Kimbal Musk also expanded his involvement in sustainable agriculture. He co-founded Square Roots, an urban farming company that uses vertical hydroponic farming techniques. This innovative method allows fresh produce to be grown year-round in urban environments. Square Roots also trains young farmers and entrepreneurs, teaching them modern agricultural practices. The company operates climate-controlled shipping containers, which enable crops to grow in city areas, regardless of the local climate. In addition to Square Roots, Kimbal founded Big Green, a non-profit organization dedicated to building a healthier future for children across the United States. Big Green creates learning gardens in underserved schools, providing students with hands-on outdoor classrooms where they can grow and harvest fresh produce. These gardens help teach children about nutrition, sustainable food production, and environmental responsibility. The organization has established learning gardens in hundreds of schools nationwide, giving students an opportunity to learn in a unique and interactive way. Beyond his work in schools, Kimbal Musk actively advocates for sustainable agriculture practices and local food production. His educational initiatives empower young people with knowledge about food systems and environmental conservation. He frequently speaks at schools and universities, sharing his insights on sustainable agriculture and entrepreneurship in the food industry. Through Big Green, he has developed curriculum resources for teachers to incorporate garden-based learning into their classrooms. These materials cover subjects like plant science, nutrition, and environmental conservation. Kimbal also supports programs that provide internships and job training in sustainable agriculture for young adults. His goal is to inspire the next generation of environmental activists and food entrepreneurs. In recognition of his work, Kimbal Musk was named Global Social Entrepreneur of the Year by the World Economic Forum in 2018. He also received the Social Entrepreneur of the Year award from the Schwab Foundation in 2017. Forbes has featured Kimbal Musk for his success as an entrepreneur and philanthropist, with an estimated net worth of $500 million as of 2023. His efforts in promoting local food economies and improving nutrition education have been widely praised. His public image remains positive, with many recognizing him as a socially conscious entrepreneur who is committed to tackling food-related challenges. Beyond his food passion, what was his personal life like? What was his relationship with women? Brace yourself. This is about to get even better. Kimbal Musk, personal life and current marriage. Kimbal Musk's dating history has drawn attention, especially considering his brother Elon's well-known relationships. One of Kimbal's most talked about relationships was with a woman introduced to him by Jeffrey Epstein, a disgraced multi-millionaire known for mingling with wealthy people to gain access to influential circles. Epstein was known to have social connections with tech moguls, but the details of how he and Kimbal first met remain unclear. Kimbal and Epstein crossed paths occasionally because Kimbal was dating a woman who was part of Epstein's inner circle. This woman had once dated Epstein and lived in an apartment building that was owned by Epstein's brother. The building was used to house people close to Epstein, including models from Eastern Europe. Kimbal and the woman were in a relationship from 2011 to 2012, with Epstein playing a role in their introduction. Their relationship helped bring Epstein into contact with the Musk family and their businesses. This connection shows how Epstein may have used women from his circle to create relationships with powerful figures in tech and business. Some sources have suggested that Epstein facilitated introductions to women, seeking opportunities for business or financial gain. Despite Epstein's involvement, Kimbal's relationship with the woman appeared genuine, and they shared common interests. The woman had been going through a difficult emotional period before meeting Kimbal, which may have helped strengthen their bond. Later, Kimbal married Jen Lewin, with whom he co-founded The Kitchen. The couple had 2 children, but eventually divorced. Kimbal currently resides in Boulder, Colorado. In April 2018, he married Christiana Wiley, an environmental activist and the daughter of former billionaire Sam Wiley. Kimbal also has a daughter from another relationship. Recently, Kimbal and his wife Christiana gave an interview together where they discussed their family life and Kimbal's close relationship with his brother Elon. Curious, right? What you are about to hear will blow your mind. In a rare and extensive interview with The Times, Kimbal Musk, a chef, businessman, and philanthropist, discussed growing up as the middle child in the Musk family. He shared that, as a board member of Tesla, there are times when he disagrees with his brother Elon. Kimbal explained how they had a heated discussion about manufacturing costs late at night. They disagreed on how to reduce costs, and Kimbal decided to call Elon to continue the conversation. Despite their different views on business, Kimbal noted that the Musk brothers have a history of resolving conflicts quickly. As children, they would sometimes get into fistfights, but even if they were angry, they would quickly move past it and enjoy spending time together afterward. Christiana, Kimbal's wife of 6 years, agreed with his assessment. She mentioned that Kimbal challenges and disagrees with Elon more than anyone else, but their disagreements are always grounded in love and respect for one another. Despite having different perspectives, Christiana said that the brothers share a strong bond and often laugh together uncontrollably. Over the years, Elon has made time for Kimbal despite his busy schedule. Kimbal and Christiana had 4 wedding ceremonies in 2018, and Elon was the best man at all 3 of them. Christiana recalled how Elon came to each ceremony at the last moment when they thought he wouldn't make it. At one of the weddings, instead of the traditional readings from On Marriage or On Love, Elon read On Pain by Khalil Gibran, which had a powerful impact on the couple. Now living in Boulder with their 4 children, Kimbal and Christiana also take care of Elon when they visit him. They often stay in an Airstream trailer when they visit Elon, who lives in a small 1,000-square-foot home in South Texas. Despite the chaos in Elon's life, Kimbal ensures he is well taken care of, cooking 3 meals a day for him and providing a calm and loving environment. Christiana shared that it has become more difficult over time, as Elon doesn't think about food or meals, and his life is often chaotic. Kimbal expressed concern about how Elon manages without him, saying he doesn't know how Elon eats when he is not around. A beautiful brotherhood bond right there. Kimbal Musk's influence and entrepreneurial spirit stretch far beyond the restaurant and tech industries, as his family has made significant strides in various creative sectors. While Kimbal has shaped the food world with his restaurant ventures and commitment to sustainable agriculture, his sister, Tosca Musk, has been equally entrepreneurial in the entertainment industry. She produced and directed her first feature film, Puzzled, in 2001 with Musk Entertainment, with Elon Musk as the executive producer. Over the years, Tosca went on to produce numerous films and television series, including the teen horror Cruel World and the UK feature The Heavy. Her work expanded to television, where she produced multiple Lifetime and Hallmark films, showcasing her diverse talents in the media world. Tosca's creative journey continued with her co-founding Passionflix in 2017, an OTT streaming platform dedicated to turning romance novels into films. Passionflix quickly gained attention as a fresh alternative to traditional romantic films, often described as a sexy Hallmark channel. With Tosca at the helm, the platform has brought popular book series to life, including titles like Hollywood Dirt and Driven. Passionflix continues to grow with its unique niche in the market as it offers subscription-based access to fans of romance stories. The entire Musk family just seem to stand out in any sector. Innovation definitely runs in the family. What do you think of Kimbal Musk's lifestyle? Do you think his relationship with his brother contributed to his success? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.